y'all, hey! Are you drinking your water? Are you minding your business? Actually, hold on. Time out. I gotta go back. Like, it's been a while since I have released an episode, and I really miss doing my podcast. So I told my best friend, I'm gonna go home, set the camera up, record, and do what I do. Cause I just, So I gotta go back. Hold on, we gotta start over. Here you go. Hey y'all, hey. Are you drinking your water? Are you minding your business? I love to see it. My name is Angel Glassell. Welcome to Hydrated and Healed, a movement, aka podcast, that combines a full glass of real life conversations with a nourishing splash of healing. There is so much chaos happening in the world, like insane. My goal is to help you navigate all of that ghetto-ness and chaos, hydrated and healed. OMG. So this would technically be like season 3, episode 1. And again, I have had so much movement going on. And I said, enough is enough. Like, I just want to sit down in front of the camera and talk. Baby, I want to talk. And I have a microphone. We'll do that next episode. Like, this season, I want everyone to know this is not like the perfectionism, you know what I'm saying? It ain't like I'm not being very strict on it being perfect. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna get what I get. But here lately, I'm learning that y'all like it. And I'm okay with that. Okay? If you like it, you like it. If you don't, it's okay. Go that way. Or you could still gather some things that I have to say. So that way you can be hydrated and healed. Neither here nor there. So something interesting happened to me today. And I thought, you know what? Like, that was just super beautiful. And I just want to share it. I will not be before you long. But I just thought this would be a really nice way. And Allie is super happy, as you can hear her drinking her water. And you may see her get up here and do things, but it's okay. I'm just super excited to just jump back in and not have all these rules and always gotta look like this and you gotta sound like this and you need to wear this and your hair gotta be. Because that's the reason why it's been so long. On top of other transitioning things happening in my life. I feel like my word for 2025 is transition. Baby. The level of transition. OMG. Well, we're going to start with one. Right here, right now. So something interesting happened to me today, and I thought, wow, like, what a light bulb moment. And if you know me, you know I love a light bulb moment. I love some clarity. I love when God circle backs and he's just like, let me show you why all of that panned out the way that it did. And there's some times where he will not do that, and I've just learned to be okay with it. But when he does it, when he spin the block and be like, my child, let me open your eyes so you can see. Let me give you a little peep into who I am and what I be doing behind closed doors. You know what I'm saying? And so, if you don't know, I am a former high school teacher. I was a teacher I was at one school for 7 years, taught for 5, and then I went to another school and taught for another year, so a total of 6 years. So prayers for all the teachers going back. I had a moment where I went to an event that my friend invited me to, and I was like, oh, and then my stomach got to doing the thing, and I got this little, I don't know, I was like, ooh, wait a minute, and then I had to tell myself, girl, we not going back. You good. It's just an event that we're participating in. So chill out. relax. So, I'm just 10 toes down behind teachers. Like, I will always, always, always have a special heart for teachers because OMG, it's ghetto. Ooh, it's very much ghetto. Very much ghetto. Rewarding, but very much ghetto. Very much. So prayers to all the teachers, praying that you have a successful, peaceful year. May God give you the wisdom to deal with them children and their parents and admin and all that in Jesus' name. So yes, former high school teacher here, and God told me to leave. And I had to go back and forth. I was like, Lord, I ain't trying to be respectfully. I'm just trying to make sure that that's you. Did you really tell me to leave this job? That's where I make this much money and it hit my account every month on this day. I'm just trying to figure out. Make sure we locked in, because I don't know. And, he definitely revealed to me that was him who was talking. One of the things that happened to me because there's a list of things that made me say, enough is enough, I'm leaving. But I want to hit on one on this first episode 3. I want to hit on one when I was at my last school, the school that I was at before I made the transition, not only outside of the classroom, but outside of the state. One of my things, I had some good things there, but it was a list of things that I was like, this ain't it. This ain't it. And I remember just being overwhelmed by the lack of support. I felt like, I am new not only to the school, but I'm also new to the content. So I have to learn the content because I was teaching sociology for like the longest time. And then I switched over to teaching government. So I'm learning the content on top of managing all the things, all the obstacles that's just being thrown at me. So like obstacle 1 was, which I thought was pretty neat. I was in a lecture hall instead of like a regular classroom, which is cool on my end, but when you're, trying to teach students who are seniors, but they're just not used to that setting, they're used to like a traditional classroom, like that comes with a lot of things. And so also like so the setting was like one of the issues that I had, and then there was just like nitpicking about every little thing. Like, oh, we got grouped of students. Well, it's hard to group students when in a lecture hall, but okay. And then my biggest class was 37 students. My smallest class was maybe 32, 33-ish. So it was a lot. And I remember just being overwhelmed, annoyed. Like, if admin sneezed in my direction, I was like, I'm sick of y'all. Because what? Oh, okay. And again, I'm just referencing the things that I was struggling with for this specific story. Stay with me. I'm going somewhere. We ain't bad-mouthing, bashing nobody, because what God had for me is what God had for me. So anywho, initially I said that I was going back, but I put that because I was nervous, and I was like, well, God, you gotta show me your hand first before I just tell these people I'm not coming back. And then in January, I was praying, fasting, and God said, you don't trust me. I told you to do something and you're not doing it. So until you move and do what I told you to do, I'm not telling you nothing else. And I was like, I said, Lord, wait, hold up. So then after that, after praying and just being like, all right, God, I'm really just trying to be on one accord with your plan, because your plan is the best plan. Let me just be obedient. So I went and I told them people that I was not coming back. And I'm sorry. No, don't. And I went and I told the people I was not coming back. And when they asked me, like, oh, why, or what are you going to be doing? And for me to not be able to give them an answer, I was like, what? Lord, I said, I don't know. I'm just going to live out God's preferred plan for my life. So, speed up the story. Told them I wasn't coming back, submitted all the paperwork, did the things, and packed up the apartment, well, whatever could fit in my car. And then, like, my sister came, we drove. Whatever could fit in my car is what I brought. Everything else I gave away or either sold. And then it was just like this interesting journey of twists and turns and trying to find a job and all of that. Not getting into that right now. But one of the jobs that I did secure was a Chair 1 fitness instructor. I had gotten my certification. I want to say, yeah, it was the same year. I got it in April. And I came out here and like just kind of hit the ground running. After like I was trying to go this way and it wasn't working, I said, okay, well, let me go this way and see what happens. And that's literally what my life has been like since I've been back home. Well, I pick up some classes as a Chair 1 fitness instructor. And then fast forward to one of my classes, which, and I mean this in a humble way, all of my classes are just growing. And like, that is God. Like, that ain't, God is just like, let me sprinkle some of this over here, let's sprinkle some of this over here. And it's to the point that when I walk into a class, like, even I am like, whoa, like, where y'all come from? And they're just like, girl, we here for you and we love you. And I mean, it's almost like a happy hour, like a good time. And we just smile and we moving and we dancing. I mean, it's just a good time. So I'm in my class today, and this class has just been growing and growing and growing. So I am running a few minutes behind, and I get in and I like say hey to everybody. And I'm like, trying to connect and get everything set up so I can just hit play and we can go ahead and go. So I get everything working and I look up to greet everyone, and I notice that the room is packed. Like, and I went like, I'm pretty sure my face was like, whoa, like, where y'all come from? And one of my sweet participants said, Angel, just take the blessing. It's fine, just take the blessing. And I said, yes, ma'am. All right. So we, I do my greeting, my introduction. Hey, y'all. Hey, welcome. Y'all look so good, as they do, because they come in there serving. I don't know why they be looking so good. Like, looking amazing. So, I do my greeting. Y'all look good. All right, we got 3 rules. Smile, keep moving, have fun. If I'm doing something that's too much, feel free to slow it down, march in place, getting us ready. And I hit play, and we in the groove, and we having fun. And this happens sometimes, but I'm starting to notice it more. It's almost like I'm teaching and I'm in the zone, and then I'm gonna say that like God allows me to like put on a different perspective and to really like see what's happening in front of me. And today when that happened, I felt the Holy Spirit say, remember in Tennessee when you were like upset because you had 37 students? That was a setup. And that was a setup to prepare you for now. In which, in that class today, there were 56 people. what in the world? And I was just like, wow, God, like that is amazing. Amazing. And I felt the Holy Spirit say, you ain't seen nothing yet. Buckle up. And I was like, oh, all right. So I when I left class, I got in my car. I always get in the car and I just take like a little breather. And I just said, God, thank you. Like, you are so kind and you are so loving. I am so thankful that your ways are not my ways and your thoughts are not my thoughts, because I did have the idea that like maybe this was a setup when I was in the classroom and that situation was just with all them kids. But I didn't know that like that was just like preparing me to be in a room with a large amount of people and where I am instructing and like leading what's happening in the room. And it was really exciting. It was really beautiful to watch. And then I just started, I mean, even now as I'm sitting here, I'm just thinking about all of my classes that I'm in, where at one place, the class was, I mean, like wall to wall packed. And now we added the second class just to like balance it out. And I said all that to say, you never know what God is doing. Let me reword that. In the moment, it may feel like God is not around doing anything. But I want to encourage you to always keep your eyes open, your heart open, and your mind open to what He is doing. Because even though you don't see it, it doesn't mean that He's not working it out. Because in that moment, like when I tell y'all I wanted to throw in the towel, I went in my teacher bestie's classroom numerous times, just like crying, bawling, like, oh my gosh, like. And I don't want to make it seem like my whole experience as a teacher was bad, because it was not. I have some beautiful memories, and some of my students, I call them my kids, that like I still follow them and I'm keeping up with them, and it's just like, wow, I'm just so thankful to have been in a season where we got to share some time together. And I hope that it was a beautiful experience and that you were motivated and you were inspired and you were encouraged to just keep going. Keep putting one foot in front of the other. But I will say that I just thoroughly enjoy like what I'm doing now, because it's literally the same thing. It's just in a different setting. And I remember saying, God, I want to use all of my degrees. Like I have a bachelor's degree in mass comm. I got a liberal arts degree, and I have a teaching degree, which I'm going to talk about that in another episode, another day. And I want to use them all. And I think it's just so interesting that I'm getting to use them all in this season. But if I were to go back to that moment when I was just frustrated, discouraged, and could get a glimpse of what I'm doing today, I don't think I would have. I probably would have been discouraged, because, ooh, child, being an entrepreneur, oh my gosh, woo, the ghetto. But it's also rewarding. So I'm just thankful to be in this space where I get to do what I love, and I get to be me. And I get to encourage people and inspire people and motivate people and help people to become the best versions of themselves. That warms my heart. And I'm thankful that God, even when I had a temper tantrum or was having a temper tantrum, that God was just patient and kind, and just because He could have just been flipping all kinds of tables and been like, girl, how many times I got to tell you XYZ? But he did not do that. He was just like, girl, come over here and sit down. Go take a nap. Stop freaking out. Stop worrying. I got you. I had you back then. I got you now. and I'm gonna have you moving forward. Just be obedient, trust me, and all is well. And be ready for the wild ride. Because, honey, when you be thinking you going this way, you be like, nah, we going this way. And then if you say, well, God, why are we going that way? He be like, keep going. One foot in front of the other. Just keep doing it. Well, I think that was my moment for today. You know, just whoever is watching, like, just keep going. And if God is pulling at your heart to do something, try him. Try God. Because it's going to be a beautiful, wild ride. But with God, nothing is impossible. Okay? I hope you enjoyed my episode of jumping back into the swing of things. The next time you see me, this background will probably be different just because I'm just having fun and doing what I want to do. I feel like someone may be asking, like, well, you know, what is it that you do or whatever. I think I said that I'm a Chair 1 fitness instructor, and I also do line dancing. I got some other things in the mix that I'm brewing. That's for some insights or info from my teacher friends who may be like, well, girl, I'm trying to leave, and what you doing. And don't worry, I will definitely have more convo about that. But most importantly, you have to pray. You have to ask God for His wisdom, His grace, and His mercy as you are navigating this the best way possible. Write a plan, but write it in pencil. And allow God to correct, scratch out, highlight, and do whatever it is that He's going to do. Because at the end of the day, God's plan is the best plan. Okay? I think that's what they do. Clock it. Clock it. Alright? Oh, I gotta practice because it's been a while. You can find me on Instagram at Angel Glassell or Hydrated and Healed. If you are in the area and you would like to do a fitness class, actually, if you're not in the area and you want to do a fitness class, I do have some classes available, or a class, available on my Patreon. The link will be in the bio somewhere. And if you are one of my locals and you have never tried the class, get your hot pots class. Get on up in there. Come get some of this. Come get some of this. Alright? Alright, child, y'all. It's the ears for me. Okay. Well, y'all stay hydrated and healed. And I'm going to see y'all next time. Bye.